Imagine you have found the perfect property for sale at the right price. Without doing any environmental due diligence, you purchase the property and begin to build only to find contamination. Unfortunately, you are not eligible for certain brownfield funding to address the contamination because you can't show that you are an innocent landowner under the Innocent Landowner Defense under the Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation, and Liability Act, CERCLA. However, this headache could have been avoided with an all-appropriate inquiries, AAI or Phase 1 Environmental Site Assessment. By conducting an AAI before you purchase a property, you may be eligible for brownfields funding, resources, and incentives to address cleanup and prepare the site for reuse. Follow the link in the video description for more information on AAI rules and requirements. So how does one know if a property may be a brownfield? Here are some possible things to look for. Abandoned pipes, especially those sticking up from the ground, tanks or barrels. Stains or discoloration on soil or sheens on standing water. Odors such as persistent smells of petroleum, chemicals, or other unnatural scents. Vegetation changes such as dead patches or unusual patterns of plant growth. Abandoned buildings, infrastructure, vehicles, or evidence of illegal dumping. Monitoring wells or other testing equipment. Cracks or buckling in pavement or concrete surfaces. Fences or warning signs that may have been used to keep people away from hazardous materials. Proximity to polluting sites such as industrial areas, gas stations, dry cleaners, greenhouses, or waste disposal facilities that may have off-site contamination. Older buildings that were constructed when lead, asbestos, and other hazardous materials were used in construction. Historic land uses for industrial or commercial purposes such as automotive repair, salvage yard, manufacturing, or agricultural. Land that sits unsold for an unusually long period of time. This in and of itself is a sign to do some extra homework regarding things that may be lurking under the surface. Not all brownfields look like brownfields. Some may show no visible signs of pollution due to abandonment or the type of contamination present. Conducting an AAI is the only sure way to know whether or not a site may be contaminated. Don't risk disqualifying your site from funding by skipping this key pre-purchase step. This information is regarding eligibility for the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Brownfield grants, which provide millions in grants each year for the identification, assessment, and cleanup of brownfields for beneficial reuse, as well as targeted brownfield assessments, which can provide Phase 1 and Phase 2 site assessments free of charge. Additionally, most states offer brownfield funding, and your state's pre-purchase requirements may differ. Don't let the potential of contamination prevent you from purchasing a property. If done correctly, brownfields can be purchased for well below market rate, and funding is available to prepare sites for beneficial reuse. Brownfields tend to have many benefits, such as connectivity to existing infrastructure and proximity to other businesses and residents. CClear, the Center for Creative Land Recycling, can help ensure you follow state and EPA regulations for pre-purchase due diligence and through every step of the reuse process. Set up a meeting with CClear to get started on your land recycling journey.